All right, bet everything you have on Team A or Team B. Who's coming out on top? And honestly, I thought it was pretty close at first, but after I looked at it a little bit more, it seemed a little bit more skewed. But on Team B, you got Black Adam, who isn't doing very much. You've also got Adam Warlock, who's really inconsistent. Sometimes he's just kind of really weak, other times he's pretty decently strong. And you've got Vision, who also fluctuates just as much. So they're kind of hard to gauge, but for the most part, those three are usually on the lower end of the spectrum. Then we've got Martian Manhunter, who has a really pretty big weakness, who's like directly countered by like three characters on the list above, so I don't think he'd be that much trouble. Ghost Rider, Ethodon, and Lobo, and I guess Hellboy as well, are all fire-based characters. Not so much Lobo, but that for sure be a hard contest to Martian Manhunter, so I don't think he'd be that much of a problem. So maybe the biggest hitter on this list would maybe be Doctor Fate, and unfortunately, he just can't stand up to someone like Lobo, who is actually unable to be killed for the most part, can split into any amount of clones depending on how much blood he sheds. Banned from heaven and hell, extremely hard to kill, and can only be killed by another Zarnian, I think his race is called. Don't quote me on that. Then you've got Ghost Rider, who just about can penance stay everyone on the opposing team, like without any trouble whatsoever. And he's also a pretty heavy hitter as well. Then you've got Etchodon, who's pretty inconsistent most times, but he's supposed to be comparable to Merlin, or a little bit below Merlin, who's a crazy strong wizard. So he's definitely doing some amount of work. Nothing crazy, but it's definitely helping. You got Hellboy, who I think maybe beat some devils in his own universe, but Hellboy's universe isn't that strong. So to me, he won't be helping whatsoever. So he's kind of just standing there. Then you've got Constantine, who's the wild card. Because Constantine is really weird to me because he isn't that strong or that fast, but his magic is actually all over the place to the point that it's actually really hard to fight against him, especially with all the deals he'll be able to make. So if you count the deals that he'll probably pull out, I wouldn't doubt if he has Lucifer's phone number in his back pocket to call for help. So he's definitely the wild card. But so far, what I'm seeing, I think I'd definitely give it to Team A. But let me know if you're agreeing out in the comments below.